What is up, guys? I think we should be live here. I think we are. Um, it has been a while. I am aware of that, guys. Okay, yes, I think we are. I believe we are good to go. Okay, yes, guys, we are back. Welcome to the Mandalorian After Show, episode one. Last week, unfortunately wasn't able to do it because I was out of town. I still watched the episode though; it was amazing. But I wasn't able to do the first episode. But this is a series I will do weekly. Every single week, I will be discussing the most recent episode of The Mandalorian and chatting with you guys. Just a heads up, I'll tell people when they start rolling in here, but full spoilers. Uh, yeah, full spoilers for The Mandalorian so far. And yeah, feel free to give any predictions or whatever you want to do. It's crazy. The Mandalorian's back. It's literally like the perfect thing right now. It's a crazy time right now. And the Mandalorian literally came out at a perfect time. Gonna go ahead and film a little something for my people on Instagram. Get them to come into the stream here. Here we go. Oh, hold up. I'm honestly still getting used to Instagram. I've had it for a while and I'm still getting used to it. Okay, here we go. What is up, guys? We are live on YouTube now. There we go. Look at that. This is the way, guys. The way is to go to the link in my bio. Once you get out of this, it'll be up there at the top, and then you're gonna click on it, and then you're gonna come hang out with us at the Mandalorian After Show. Let's do it. Love to have you there. Here we go. That was, I don't know what that was, but I'm just gonna share it to my story. It was weird. But guess what, guys? Sometimes you gotta be weird on YouTube in order to get views. But yeah, it has been so long. It does appear we have somebody here. Honestly, I'm not expecting crazy viewership on this because my channel's it's a dead. It's just I don't know. I'll get to that more when some people come in here. But if you are that one person, just saying, feel free to comment or let me know how you're doing. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do besides talk about the Mandalorian. Like besides obviously like discuss the episode. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do on screen. Like I might dust some sets off because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So basically, before my little hiatus, so after I'd filmed the first episode of Vader's Castle, I filmed a room tour. And I talked about this. I think I talked about this on Instagram a little bit. I don't know, but I had filmed a room tour, and I never posted it because I didn't like it, and I didn't really. I don't think I fully filmed it, if I'm being honest. But I so I kind of just forgot about it, and it's my fault. And then I never got around to it. I mean, it's been a busy last couple months for me. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, again, Instagram and Twitter, I've been active, super active the last 2 months. Twitter more than Instagram, but I'm trying to get more into Instagram, with stories and stuff like that. But yeah, I just think it's definitely like there's no good excuse for me just being gone for 2 months. I mean, pretty much. I think I filmed a video a month ago or a podcast, but I mean, that was still just a podcast. So, but yeah, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it should be a highlighted story reel. If you want to check it out, link should be in the description right below the like button. And you can check it out there. And that gives my plans. I'll just tell them right now. It is room tour will finally be coming. I know we've had this room for so long, and yes, I'm just gonna dust off sets in this live stream because I don't know what else to do. And yeah, um, but yeah, so room tour will be coming. Podcast, I'm gonna honestly try to get like once a week soon. This will take up a little bit of my kind of long form, like videos because it'll pretty much just be a podcast, but obviously it'll solely be about the Mandalorian. I mean, we'll discuss other stuff obviously, but and then also I think we will have we should have live streams like normal live streams returning soon. And Vader's Castle, guys, I want to really get this across. It is not done. It is very much still being worked on. Uh, we've just hit a bit of a I don't know, a little halt in production. Our goal is still to get it done by next summer. I would say at this moment, obviously, it's literally, it's November 6th right now. So we do not know what the world is going to be like next June. But if I had to guess, I would say I do not think we will be having a Brick World Chicago next year. Uh, just where the world's at right now. I would hope we could, but yeah. So I really don't know. We'll have to see. Obviously, I mean, with COVID and all, it literally changes every single day. So yeah, so we'll have to see as far as that goes. But yeah, definitely, I'd be hopeful. Like it, I mean, Brickworld is one of my highlights of every single year. Um, and it was definitely a bummer that we didn't get to experience it this year. But also, there's somebody here. I know somebody's here. I don't know why you're not talking. This person's been here for 6 minutes and I haven't said anything. Person, you should talk. Um, I guess this is kind of a bad time, if we're being honest, that to do a live stream. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. It's just not the best. But no excuses here on the channel. We're gonna keep going. Um, what am I trying to say? I don't know, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get into my thoughts on the Mandalorian. So the Mandalorian returned last week on the 30th, I believe. So day before Halloween, which is kind of cool, I guess. And it was great. I am gonna pop up a couple of images here from those episodes. Again, full spoilers. Yeah, watch out, full spoilers. So we start off on this planet. I don't really know. Hold up, we'll show. And basically, Mando is going to this guy named Gor Koresh, which is the green one-eyed alien there in the white jacket. And he goes to meet up with him, and he's looking for other Mandalorians, just like the armorer had instructed him last season. And so he goes to talk with this guy. He says, "I know a Mandalorian," and then he tries to like double cross him and take his best scar. Mando kills all of them. As you can see in the shot, he uses the whistling birds, takes them all out. Baby Yoda hides in the little cradle. I thought that was funny. This Gore Crash guy tries to get away. Then we get some serious serious Batman vibes. He hangs him from this light post and like is like, where's the Mandalorian you know of? He says he's on Tatooine. And obviously, we've had the rumors back in late spring to early summer. It started with Ahsoka, and then it was, Boba Fett would be in it, and we'd heard that Timothy Oliphant, which was seen in the Boba Fett armor, and people were like, are they going to do Cobb Vanth from the Aftermath trilogy? And I personally believe the rumors, but I was like, are they really though? Like that is a deep cut. Because I've read the Aftermath books. I loved them. I loved Cobb Vanth in them. But like we just really haven't seen that big crossover from live action to from books to live action yet. But we did. So surprise, he goes back to Tatooine. Obviously, I think one of the worst episodes last season was the Tatooine episode, episode 5. It just wasn't great. I think Toro Calican is one of the worst Star Wars characters, and I'm just being honest about that. It's nothing against Dave Filoni. I think his directing was pretty good. It is his first time directing live action ever, and I'm definitely excited to see what he does this season. But so basically, he goes to Tatooine, meets up with that lady again, and then they go to Mos Pelgo, which is an abandoned town. And there he meets Cobb Vanth, and he's in Boba Fett's armor. And when he said, "I'm Cobb Vanth," I was like, wow, like oh my word. And it's obviously played by Timothy Olyphant, which I honestly haven't seen in any other shows, but I know he's been in shows like Justified, which is a Western show, and suits him as he is the Marshal of Mospelgo, and so he just looks great in the Boba Fett armor. The Boba Fett armor itself looks amazing. We'll get over to a shot here. Okay, wait, yeah, so this is Cobb Vanth himself in the Boba Fett armor. It looks so dope. And this is a scene where he actually fires a rocket because he saved his town after the Empire fell. And I really liked how that showed that even though the Empire fell, it wasn't like all like rainbows and sunshines. Like things were bad in the galaxy, like pretty darn bad. And so yeah, so that was interesting to see him help his town out. I like that straight from the Aftermath books. And then we get I'll just pull up another shot. Here's him with Mando. Mando looking dope, and obviously Timothy Olyphant as Cobb Vanth looking dope. But basically, a crate dragon, which is an awesome reference to the KOTOR games, Knights of the Old Republic. A crate dragon attacks their town, and Cobb Vanth says, "Hey, I'll give you my best scar as long as you help me take this thing out, because we got to deal with it." And so Mando comes up with the or Mando and Cobb Vanth work with the Tusken Raiders, which is awesome to see the Tusken Raiders in a different light. We had kind of only seen the evil side of them. We saw them kind of harass Luke in A New Hope. We saw them obviously be horrible to Anakin in Attack of the Clones, the way they treated Shmi, and we had always seen them as the villains. And I think they will kind of always be a villain in our mind because they kind of were partially, credited for making Darth Vader a little bit. But we see the Tusken Raiders in like a different light, and they're trying to help this town, even though they obviously attacked them. But they're trying to change because they know if we take this thing out, it'll help us, it'll help these people. We just got to do it. So they team up together. They make this plan. They kill the Krayt Dragon. That whole action scene was amazing. Something I initially noticed, which is awesome, is the whole battle is in IMAX, which is just great to see. And I mean, we obviously have seen various scenes throughout movies in IMAX for Star Wars, but it really felt crazy on my TV. It felt like I was really in the world, and it honestly felt like a movie, and I really enjoyed it. And then. So let's see here. Oh yeah, wait. One other thing I'll touch on before we get on to the last little thing. If you guys know what I'm talking about, here Cobb Vanth is driving Anakin's pod racer. I'm pretty sure. I'm standing by it. This thing looks exactly like Anakin's pod racer. So it's obviously got the three. Usually Anakin's has three of the yellow little fins. His only has two. But I mean, the thing's been around for like 70 years or something. I mean, I don't know about that, like 50 years maybe. So it would make sense if one fell off. And then this red part isn't really red in the movies, but it could have been repainted. But I think either way, it's just even if they didn't intend for it to be Anakin's actually, if it just looks like it, which I think is cool. And the fact that he's even riding just a piece of a pod racer, like that's awesome. But yeah, I really like that. That was just a small, little, tiny detail that kind of just brought just made the story better. That's why I like The Mandalorian. It just has a lot of nice little tie-ins that the true fans will know, but I mean the general audience still enjoys. But yes, so then we peel away as they are on their speeder bikes, just like Mando right here, and we get a shot of an old man, and it turns away, and it is, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tomorrow Morrison as Boba Fett. I freaked out when I saw this. Obviously, we had him pretty much confirmed to be in this season, so I knew that going in. But I did not think we'd see him in this first episode. But we did. He looks great as Boba. He survived the Sarlacc pit after all these years, all the fan theories. And I'm very excited to see what they do with Boba Fett in the future. He obviously isn't in episode 2. We'll get onto that in a minute, but. Um, We did just get confirmation that a Boba Fett series is in the works, and actually could possibly be filming next week. It will be a limited series. It won't be a full series. It'll just be a limited series of like a couple episodes, just one season, similar to the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And yeah, so I mean, very excited for that. I do think we'll see Boba Fett again later in The Mandalorian, but obviously we didn't see him in episode two. So moving on, we to episode two, which came out just today. We got the shot right there. So basically, there's a little action scene where Mando gets attacked by some like bounty hunter guys, and he fights him off. I like that scene. I thought it was pretty cool. There's some good action in there. He basically heads back to the cantina. Actually go to Mos Eisley Cantina, which I thought was interesting. I didn't mind it. I thought it was good. And he talks to this lady, and the lady says, "Hey, I know someone who knows where Mandalorians are, but you have to promise to give this person safe travel to that planet, and they'll show you where they are on that planet." And so Mando says, "Yeah, fine, whatever." And so it's like this lady who has like some children, and like they're eggs, but they're like the last of her species, and so she has to transport them, but she can't go into hyperspace or else they'll die. So they have to travel really slowly across the galaxy. And while they're going, some X-wings stop Mando. Obviously, you guys have seen them in the thumbnail, and it is the one and only Dave Filoni returning, and I just love that. Seeing Dave Filoni, he just looks like an X-wing pilot. Like he just looks like he could be an X-wing pilot. But yeah, it's cool definitely to see some X-wings, and it really puts the Mandalorian in the universe of, obviously it's kind of its own thing, but it also is like a little reminder, like, oh yeah, obviously the New Republic and the Rebels are still out there. And so yeah, we see some X-wings, which I think was dope. They have a little dogfight, and they land on the snow planet, which I thought was Ilum. That's what a lot of people speculated in the trailers. It is not Ilum. They confirmed that today, which is a bit of a bummer. But it's okay at the end of the day. I like new planets. So he basically crash lands. He falls into this like cavern thing, trying to get away from the X-wings, and the ship is like broken down. So he's trying to fix it, and this lady leaves, goes to this like lake thing, like this hot lake or something, and she's chilling there. What does she do? She has all the eggs there, and Baby Yoda's walking around. There's a lot of cute Baby Yoda moments in this episode. I gotta admit, we'll pop one up right now. Um, there he is, little Baby Yoda. And so he goes over to these eggs, these other eggs. Baby Yoda eats the eggs the whole time, by the way. That's weird. I did not like that. He eats the lady's eggs, and yeah, I can see doing it like a few times, just play it off as a joke. Like it was funny at first, but then it was like, Baby Yoda, that's like scary. You're like killing the last of her civilization. Like that's a little evil. So maybe we get a little hint at Baby Yoda being evil, but I don't know. I just thought it was a little overplayed joke. But so then Baby Yoda goes over to these shells. It starts shaking, and it is these like spider creatures from Rebels. And I did like that. Obviously, I've seen Rebels, and those spider creatures are based off of uh, Ralph McQuarrie concept art for Empire Strikes Back, where Luke encounters one on Dagobah. We obviously didn't see that in the film, but they decided to bring that concept art back, which I thought was cool, and they looked good in live action. I'll say it was very creepy because there were like 1,000 of them, and there were like very big ones, and then there were a bunch of little baby ones, and it was just a little scary. But yeah, so basically they run around, chase, Mando's shooting, trying to get back to the ship, gets back to the ship, is like struggling. He seals him and the lady and Baby Yoda in. What's up, Brick Pigeon? What's up, dude? How you doing? Glad to have you here. What were your thoughts on the Mandalorian? I'm just getting through like my summary and my thoughts on it. Um, but yeah, so then he seals himself in like the cockpit, and then he hears a bunch of blaster fire. He's like, "What's happening?" Goes outside. The X-wings have flown into the cavern. They're taking them out. They take out all the spiders, and then Mando flies away, and that's the end of the episode. Uh, but I didn't like the cliff. What cliffhanger, Brick Pigeon? There wasn't really a cliffhanger in this one. Are you talking about the first episode or the second episode? The X-wing pilots were bullet. What are you talking about? They were nice. Well, they were kind of mean at the start, but like I thought they were nice at the end because they realized how he was a good dude. I don't really know what the cliffhanger was. But yes. So overall thoughts on the episode, I'm not a big fan of it. I would say it's probably my second to last Mando episode. I'd say what I thought about it after watching it was, oh, oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's just kind of what I felt. It was just like, oh, like it didn't necessarily progress the story whatsoever. Um, it's just kind of like, oh, well, that was cool, I guess. Like it just didn't. Like the first episode obviously was a little bit of a side mission, but we gotta meet Cobb Vanth. We gotta, you know, he was looking for other Mandalorians, and I think we could have easily bypassed the side quest. And I didn't mind. I didn't mind the side quest of Mando helping this lady out, and I think an easier solution would be he just helps this lady out, maybe encounters some rebels, but then he just escapes, goes to that planet. End of the episode is him meeting up with the Mandalorians, cliffhanger, boom. And then you go into the next episode and you can keep going. But instead, they chose to take an entire 40-minute episode and just have it talk about Mando, Baby Yoda versus some spiders for no reason. Like, I just think I don't understand why. Like, you could very, very easily go from episode one to episode three. I think like it just didn't really add anything. It's just like, oh, okay, like, and you could easily learn who this the frog lady is in episode three. So I don't know. Brick Pigeon, yeah. I mean, it's not really a cliffhanger. I guess it is. Like he kind of is just drifting off in space, but I think it'll be okay. Um, but yeah, predictions for next week. Brick Pigeon, do you have any predictions? I'll list some of mine. Um, some of mine would be I do think we will see Sasha Banks' character because we have seen her. Let me pull up. I'll just pull. That's like the image of them on the snow planet. I think we will pull up. Here, I'll pop the webcam back on. Um, we will. I think we will see Sasha Banks' character. I think I said that. I think she will be in it. We have seen her on the water planet, which I think is where they're going next episode. And I'm excited. I think it could be Mon Cala, but I think they confirmed it wasn't. Which I don't mind. Like I like new planets. New planets in Star Wars is always cool. But yeah, so I think we'll see Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks must know Mandalorians. Like I would say maybe we would get Bo-Katan. I don't want to get my hopes up because I definitely got my hopes up too much for this episode. Um, but yeah, if we saw Bo-Katan, I would freak out. But I definitely say my hopes for next episode is we get Moff Gideon. This dude, we didn't have him for the entire first season until the last two episodes. Pretty much the last episode. I mean, he was in like the last 5 minutes of the seventh episode. And I mean, you have someone like Giancarlo Esposito. I don't know why you aren't using him more. What is up, Brickwald Studios? Mr. Pigeon summoned you. Yeah, dude. Hey, glad you're here. We're talking about The Mandalorian season 2, episode 10. Uh, Brick Pigeon. What does Moff Gideon is spoob spooby? What is? Do you mean spooky or spongy? What is what is Moff Gideon is I don't know what that means. Can you please explain? But yeah, so I think we should hopefully see Moff Gideon in the next episode. Spooky, but it's a meme. Okay, yeah, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not very into memes. But yeah. So what did you guys think of the episode? I want to know. Brick Pigeon shared some of his thoughts, but or like, what are your predictions for next week? I do not think we'll see Ahsoka until episode 5, which is the one Dave Filoni wrote, which would make sense because, he's his her yeah, her or she is his baby. I think the frog lady will die maybe. I could see that. I thought she was going to die in this episode. Brick Wall, yeah, I'd agree with you honestly, dude. I said, yeah, I like it wasn't like bad episode. It was just like, oh, okay, like that happened. Like it just didn't add anything to the story. Yeah, definitely filler. Um, like I would understand it if she maybe like ran into some Mandalorians, but the problem is she didn't run into Mandalorians. So I don't know. You guys have any predictions for next week? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Brick Wall, I think she will be in the next episode because yeah, you're right. She's on the boat. She's chilling on the boat. I'm excited to see a Star Wars boat. I don't know if we've ever seen that before. Maybe we have, but we haven't really seen a boat in action. Not that that's anything crazy, but I mean, it's something, I guess. I don't know. I don't want the frog. Dude, I do not think it's going to be 3 episodes. I swear if it's 3 episodes, I might boycott the series. Did you guys see Rich Boy Jay is boycotting the series? Did you guys know that? I feel like you did. I don't know if you did, but he is, which I find strange. And honestly, I mean, not. I don't want to be, Jay can do whatever he wants, but like, it's not necessarily. I just feel like, you know, I don't really understand after one episode why he's doing that, but not here to hate on Jay. Jay's great. Guys, do you want to hear a fun but also tragic fact right now? He liked it, but yeah, well, okay, I commented this on his video, I think. I don't understand because like it's not like they brought Emperor Palpatine back in The Mandalorian. They brought a Mandalorian back, and Boba was never confirmed to be dead. It's not like Palpatine where he was literally thrown down a shaft that blew up like a minute later. Like, yeah, I guess, this falling into a Sarlacc pit kind of implies you die, but I don't know. And it makes sense. Like, it wasn't a force that Boba Fett was there. Like, he was on Tatooine, and the fact that we ran into Cobb Vanth, he was a dude who had Mandalorian armor, and they thought he was a Mandalorian. Like, I don't, I don't know. I don't really think you can make that argument. But yeah, so a tragic fact is I have not been able to find a 501st Battle Pack. Not on shelves, not near me at all. And yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. And I don't know. Yeah. It'll be stupid if we don't see him again. Boba? Oh yeah, did you guys hear what I was talking about at the? You guys weren't here, but they confirmed that Boba is getting a spin-off series. I got 4 a few days ago, dude. I looked and me and Eggy Egghead Grant, you guys know from the channel, we were gonna drive like I think it was like 45 minutes to grab one, but Kansas is stocked with them to be honest. Huh, interesting. Yeah, no, they said it's gonna be a Boba limited series, so it'll be just like one season. I think one season isn't bad. I don't really mind that. I don't think it'll be too bad. And I think there's a reason that he's getting a series. It's not just I mean part of it is like, oh, it's Boba Fett. Ooh, let's give him a series, but it's like it'll be similar to the Kenobi series. It'll just be a couple, probably 6 episodes, something like that. You guys are really hesitant for the Boba series? The thing is, we really haven't seen any or much Boba. The thing is, like, I'll be honest, Boba is a pretty overrated character. I think he gets too much love, for like for what he's done. Like, he hasn't really done anything. Um, they're mostly O's around me, but when there's 30 minutes away, but I don't need them. Yeah, I don't necessarily need battle packs right now. I just definitely want to get one. But yeah, so you guys, you are the only 2 people here at the moment. I mean, people will be able to watch this after. But would you guys like a little sneak peek at the mock, maybe? And obviously, it's not like I haven't dusted the mock off in a while. We've seen enough of him in the prequels. Killer. Okay, come on. We saw it. That does not count as that does not count. But yeah, if you guys want to see, yes, sneak peek. Should I do it, guys? As long as both of you promise to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Can we do that? Yeah, if you guys promise to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, I'll do it. I think Brick Pigeon, you follow me on Instagram. Get him, Dad! Get him! Fire! Okay, well, give me a sec, guys. One sec. Okay, hold up. I gotta move my. This is not. This current setup I have is not exactly ideal for this. I can still walk with you guys. So I move my laptop. Ah. Do I want to show you this guy? Let's just screw it. I'll show you guys. I don't even care. You guys are dedicated. One sec. Okay, guys. So here we go. This is a mock I have not worked on in a solid month. I'm just going to be totally honest. Here we go, guys. This is... Oh, frick. This is Vader's castle. And yes, honestly, the saturation is pretty trash on this webcam. Uh, but yeah, so as you guys can see, it's pretty much leveled off to the top. And we have started. I don't know if I don't remember what I talked about. Do you guys know? Did I talk about this filler? Because that's there. I don't know if I even discussed that, but that's there. So this is what half of the mock looks like, half of the base of the mock. And then the other half will be on the other side. Still need to get a new table. That's another thing I haven't done. Still haven't bought 2 new tables. But yeah, guys, hold up. Bless me, guys. I don't know if the Rona. I promise. Sorry, I just sneezed. Rip headphone users, to be honest. Uh, but yeah. When's the next update? Um, I don't want to make any concrete dates. I'm looking to go to the Lego store soon to get some parts. Um, and we're gonna get some stuff at the Lego store. Hopefully some pieces, and I'll be able to use those. Do I show you guys this other stuff? This other thing? No, I can't show you that. There's something else. There's something else that's not there. I'll just say. And I think you guys are gonna like it. I hope. Um, yeah, but so. Yeah, guys, that is half of the base of. I'm not even done with half of the base. We did some estimating for the filler. The filler's gonna be alone, like I think around like 500 bucks. So that should be fun to spend 500 bucks at on literally just like blue bricks. Um, but yeah, so that'll be the sneak peek for today, and I think that is a good way to go out for today's or this week's episode of the Mandalorian After Show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see like more live stream stuff because that will definitely be happening. And we will be back next week to discuss episode 3. Honestly, hope it's better than episode 2. Sorry, no offense to Dave Filoni or John Favreau or anything, but you know. So, again, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both in the description right below that like button. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this new little thing I'm doing here on YouTube. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day.